It came from the land of heat and plastic. Welcome to the only show on YouTube that dares to answer the question,
Hey Dad, what are you printing?
That's right. Hey Dad, what are you printing? Today is the Christmas special of the Land of Heat and Plastic. Family wanted to have gingerbread manger scene instead of the classic gingerbread house, so 3D printing to the rescue. And 3D printing does what it does best here in this episode, make cookie cutters. Seems like that's what 3D printing was invented for. It's just a perfect shape and size for a 3D printer. And there's lots of them online. Someone actually did most of the work of making a manger scene. If you look here, I didn't use all the shapes. They actually provided quite a few already pre-done for you. Just to note, the figures Joseph and Mary are both facing to the right, which is kind of a strange thing. Usually you have them facing each other. I didn't catch that when I printed them, but you know, just you're warned on that one. Otherwise, they're nice models. They take a little scaling to get them right. Like the manger, I had to scale that down a bit. Someone else actually made a manger scene, and the star was way too big, so I had to shrink that. And an interesting thing happened when I did that. It was just too small to shrink down. It became smaller than the size of the print head, so I had to first widen the star a little bit before I shrunk it down. I did that in Tinkercad. Cool thing about cookie cutters is they're fun and easy to print, but bad thing about them is that the time lapse of their print is really not that exciting. But a rare occasion here on Land of Heat and Time, this time lapse is not sped up. This is, well, I mean, it's obviously sped up from the machine, but usually I get a time lapse and it's about 3 or 4 minutes long when it comes off my Octoprint. I usually shrink it down to like 30 seconds. This one you're getting the full uncut raw time lapse, even here at the end where you can watch me picking it up. It's pretty awesome. I'm not doing all the cookie cutters that I printed, just a couple of them. You kind of get the point. But yeah, it's very easy to make your own custom cookie cutters with a 3D printer. All right, and my wife here is what we're looking at here. For the walls of the manger scene, she just wanted to do triangles. I think I'm going to make it a little bit more elaborate next year and do my own cookie cutter cutouts for the manger scene. But she just made 2 triangles, and then the kids kind of fix them together. Here you see her cutting it out of gingerbread. Okay, and now we got the kids here acting like a bunch of goofballs as they are having fun. She made enough for 4 sets so that every kid could do their own manger scene here. And as you can probably notice, I sped through this. I had tons of footage. It probably took them a good hour or so to make this. But as you see there, you're basically just putting the big triangles together. I think that's a lot of gingerbread is put into the walls of the manger scene, but it was pretty simple to make, I guess. That's the theory there. And then she had a special kind of frosting that she used as glue. A star goes up there on the top. I noticed watching these videos that Abraham really likes to ham it up. Okay, there you got the sheep made with a piping bag, kind of make it look like it's hairy. We got, there we go, we got more of that. And of course Silas, he has to show off his creations as well. There we go. Okay, he is like a born YouTuber there. Look at that charisma. Alright, well, the kids did have a lot of fun making it. And that was, of course, the most important thing, I guess, kind of the point. Have fun making the gingerbread manger scene. I think for Silas's, the youngest there, the little guy, he wasn't able to do the triangle. I think we ran out of gingerbread, something like that. But I figured out how to do it anyways. So there you see it kind of coming together. I believe that there was a kickstand made for some of these images so that they would stand up. Like, see, you can kind of being built there on the sheep. A little bit of a kickstand for them. That's done with extra gingerbread. It was kind of a fun thing. I mean, I'm recording this now way after Easter. The gingerbread, some of the kids ate them, took bites out of them. You know, some of it did kind of go to waste, but I guess that's what gingerbread houses do too. They don't always get consumed. But it looks like Abe is done there. He was pretty quick with his. It ended up falling apart a little bit, and I think that's because of the scene. Maybe because he kept licking on it, you know. That probably didn't help either. But I think we got it back up together more or less for him. And there's Luther's manger scene. He did a good job. And Minna's still working on hers. I think hers is almost done though. There it is. Okay, well, that's it, guys. Thank you very much. Enjoy the time lapse.